Peace, y'all. This Rider Creator. So today I wanted to talk about how spirit works together and comes together so that each other can be found, and how they do it ahead of time before we know what's going to happen. This is Davin and Daneria. They are 6 and 8 years old. They were murdered by their mother. I'm sorry to say. And I first learned about this through this guy named King Oz. It was a month after they were murdered, but that sadly, this is how they do press for our babies. Our babies don't get that much press, and this is their story. And their mother was mentally ill. I personally think that she should not have had custody of these kids. She was not in her right mind. She had other mental breakdowns. This is not the first time that she had a mental breakdown, and it has been recorded and it has been seen. She has been locked up and everything, and still was allowed to have custody of these kids. I feel like we failed these babies, and it's so sad and heartbreaking. So next, I wanted to talk about a young lady named Miya. This my girl. So she was actually stalked by a maintenance man in her building. He literally has keys to her apartment. He lied in wait in her apartment and attacked her, kidnapped her, and murdered her. And this is the horrible details of what she's been through. This is so crazy. And I feel like, so her parents are suing the apartment complex for allowing this man to be in her apartment. Now, next, this is Gabrielle Petito, or Gabriella Petito. I'm not so sure. But Gabby Petito, she, this my girl. I learned about her on 9/5, and that was 6 days before her mom reported her missing off of my spirit box. It was telling me about her and van life and all this type of stuff, and little did I know it was pertaining to her, but I didn't know that until September 11th. So, her boyfriend murdered her, could not live with the fact that he murdered her, and then committed suicide. So I had dreams. I wanted to tell you about them first so I could tell you about my dreams I had. So I had a dream, and the dream was about Davin and Daneria. They came to me, they were side by side. I think they were holding hands, and they were thanking me. But I had no idea why they were thanking me. But little did I know, the next day, it was ahead of time, because the next day I was going to do a candlelight vigil for summer. It was scheduled to have one, but I didn't want to do candles because I heard that her parents are into dark magic. So I decided to release balloons, and I put all of the names that I could think of the victims of crimes, of people that passed on, famous people, not famous people, whatever. I put all the names on a balloon and I released it. And they also wanted to thank me because I gave them a voice. So then Miya was in there, and she was thanking me, but I'll tell you later why she was thanking me. So she looked like this, but her hair, her baby hair was like curly. So then Gabby was there with her, but I didn't see Gabby's face. I only seen Mia's face. They were literally reviewing evidence in my dream. Like, we got this type of car, we got that type of car. And they was telling me information about Summer. They was also telling me information about Miya. And Miya was like, it was more than one person that was involved in her in her murder. So she wanted to tell me, she only told me about one. And when she told me about one, the second one leads to the third one. So that is the example of how spirit comes together and works for the greater good. And I love it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.